Lucy, may I have a word with you? You're going to have a baby soon, and you're still going to work? I really can't believe it. Don't you think you're being irresponsible for not quitting your job yet? Jessica, I love my job, and I want to continue working for my family. My job is not just a source of income, it is part of my life. So I can't just quit my job that easily. Besides, I have to think about our financial situation. You don't have time for that. You have to focus on raising the baby, or you'll feel sorry. Do you know how much it would benefit your child to have you at home? When I was your age, I did my best to raise my child as a stay-at-home mom. Every day from morning till night, all I could think about was my child. That's why Matt grew up so well. Now that you're going to be a mother, you should think only about your child. Fulfill your responsibility as a mother. Of course I care about my child. But in this day and age, working together is normal and necessary for our family finances. I believe that continuing to work to support our family finances is also good for our child. Besides, by working, I can teach my child the importance of working and their role in society. It doesn't matter to me what the current times are like. Being a stay-at-home mom and protecting the family is the most important thing. Your child can grow up in peace when you are at home. That is your role as a mother, isn't it? Jessica, times have changed, and it is becoming more and more common for women to work while raising children. I want to do the same. Balancing family and work may be tough, but I want to make it work. Besides, I believe that by continuing to work, I can continue to grow as a person. I want to keep working, both for my child and for myself. I see your point, but I don't get it. I believe that staying home is best for your child. Working may be important, but watching a child grow up is even more important. Jessica, I want to put my child first in my own way. I feel that through my work, I can contribute to society. I want to teach my child the importance of hard work by showing him how mothers work. Lucy, no matter how much you love your job, put yourself second. Take time for your child and spend time with him. That is the best way to educate your child. Your child will miss you if you're not home. Okay, Jessica. I want to try to understand each other. We live in different times and we may have different values. I want to do what is best for my child. Lucy, where have you been out since this morning? You must be slacking your housework for going out in the morning. I've been telling you how important housework and child rearing are, but you don't seem to understand anything. So, where are you? Well, I'm at work as usual. It's a weekday. Oh, well, are you still working? I've been telling you for a long time to quit your job. Usually, when a woman gets married, she quits her job and stays home. Making money is a man's job. When I was your age, that's how things were. My grandson David is still small, and I feel sorry for him. Times are different from your time. Prices have gone up, so it's hard to make ends meet on Matt's salary alone. David is already in elementary school, so I don't have to take care of him 24/7. Don't talk back to me. How is it possible that Matt's salary is not enough? Isn't it because you are not good at spending money wisely? Because you're working, you're neglecting the management of the family finances. You should definitely quit your job, don't you think? Well, Lucy, you should quit your job and learn how to cook. It's for your sake and for your family's sake. I tasted the stew you had left in the kitchen, but it tasted terrible. I feel sorry for Matt and David. If you become a better cook, your family will be happier. You should spend your time improving your skills. Wait a minute. Did you come over to our house again? I can't believe you entered our house without permission while we were gone. And to taste the food without permission? That's right. I had to run some errands, so I dropped by. But no one was home, so I texted you. It's normal for me to stop by my son's house. We're family. Wait a minute. Did you make a spare key without permission again? I told you not to do that before, didn't I? Please don't come into our house while we're gone. We won't have any privacy at all. Why? It's my son's house. Besides, I have to do periodic unannounced checks to make sure you are doing proper housework. I can't help but worry about whether you're doing it right. In fact, the food in the pots and pans tasted so bad, and the inside of the refrigerator was not organized at all. It would be much better if I could help you. Please don't eat what's in there without permission. That's our dinner. I don't want you to see it or touch it. I can't let Matt and David eat such bad food. I have thrown it away, so you must make it again. For the sake of your family's health, make an effort to make something more delicious. Huh? You threw it away? If you eat this kind of food, you'll destroy your body. It tasted strong. It was very sour for some reason, and it smelled funny. So I threw it all in the kitchen garbage. You can't endanger your family with food, can you? No way. You threw away the refreshing chicken stew that I had prepared since this morning. That's Matt and David's favorite food. And why would you do that? I can't allow you to throw away food at your own discretion. You're lying. There's no way Matt would like that bad food. Next time, make something more decent. Tender chicken meat is gone. What are you doing there? Did you come over just to throw away the food? Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's this Sunday. I'm having a tea party with my friends. I have a favor to ask you. It's a very special time and all my friends are looking forward to it. I would like to ask you to make homemade sweets for them. I know you can't cook at all, but you can make sweets just fine, can't you? I want to show off your skills to my friends. I want to show everyone your talent with the sweets you make. Baking is a very important skill in a family, and David will love it. It doesn't matter if it's a cake, cookies, or anything else. Just make sure it's as festive as possible. There will be about 6 people at the party. Looks are important, so please be particular about the decorations. What? You want me to make sweets? No, I can't make it because I have things to do on the weekend. I told you many times that I have plans. Weekends are an important time for me to spend with my family. It's not like you have errands to run in the morning, right? Why don't you just get up early and make it? Think for yourself. With a little effort, your family and friends will be happy, so it's not that hard, right? There is no way I can make sweets this Sunday. It takes time, you know. Jessica, I can't do it on weekends. Why don't you just buy them at the store? I'm sure your friends would be more pleased with something made by a professional. Besides, I would need more time and ingredients to make the gorgeous pastries that you demand. I've already told my friends that you will prepare wonderful homemade sweets for them. I can't serve store-bought pastries. I told my friend that you will make them, so please don't embarrass me. Anyway, just do as I say. Have a nice day. I'm telling you, I can't. You made me make it before and you didn't even pay for the ingredients. I don't have that much time on my hands. Jessica, I'm not going to make it. Please don't force me to do things for your convenience only. I really can't do it this time. Hey, Matt, Sorry to bother you at work, but I really can't stand it, so I'll send you a text. You can reply anytime. It's about Jessica. She seems to have entered the house without permission again. She threw away the chicken I made for dinner tonight. What? Seriously? Wow, I love that chicken. Matt, didn't you take away the spare key from her? Didn't you promise me before? You said you'd do whatever it takes to protect our privacy. You said you would tell her that. I really don't like it when she comes in without permission. We can't allow her to come into our house while we're gone. No, I know. But my mom says, well, it would be convenient to have a spare key in case something happens. I thought it might come in handy in an emergency. I felt sorry for her when she cried that I was being mean to her. So I didn't want to forcefully take it away. I'm sure she didn't mean to hurt you. I've asked you repeatedly, but I don't see any improvement at all. She is escalating things because you don't handle things properly. Do you know how many times she has thrown away the food I've cooked? Each time it goes to waste, and all my efforts are wasted. Besides, all the ingredients and money are wasted too. I have to buy new ingredients every time, and it's a real financial burden. You should know that. I need you to stop her. If you don't do something about it, I'll get really stressed out and grumpy all day. But, my mom misses me too. My dad is away at work during the day, and we live separately, not too far from there. I think it's lonely for her to be home alone. I think it's okay to let her go a little bit. She feels lonely too. You should understand that a little bit. If you're lonely, is it okay to trespass in the house? That's not a reason. You have no idea how stressful it is to have your privacy invaded. Is it okay to eat my food without my permission, call it bad, and throw it away? She has no understanding of how much effort I put into my cooking. It really bothers me that she tampers with our house without our permission. Besides, why would she order me to make sweets for a tea party and not pay for the ingredients? Whenever I go out of my way to make something for her, she doesn't even pay for the ingredients. It's a lot of time and effort, and I don't get paid for it. I've had enough of her self-centered attitude and using loneliness as an excuse. You must stand up for the peace of her home. Her feelings may be important, but protecting our lives is more important. Okay. I'll try to convince her. Don't go easy on her. Stop by her house on your way home from work today. And this time, get the spare key. If she comes to bother me next Sunday, I'll be really angry. Do you understand? Okay. I'll see what I can do. Lucy, you're terrible. Were you such a heartless wife? I'm disappointed. Huh? What are you talking about? I asked you to make delicious sweets, didn't I? But you didn't come to deliver them no matter how long I waited. So I went all the way out to get them. But you weren't home, so I went in the house. But what was that? You laid out a feast on the table. You even prepared a cake. You didn't even prepare the sweets I asked for. I can't believe you would be so extravagant while Matt is at work. I won't allow it. Moreover, I tasted everything, but it tasted so bad that I couldn't even eat it. I threw away all the dishes on the table, but I ate the cake for you, so you should be thankful. Don't you know what day it is today? What? I'm asking you if you know what day it is today. Did you know and yet you did that? What are you talking about? I don't know. Today is David's birthday. Did you forget such an important day? I can't believe it. What? I didn't hear that David's birthday is today. The food on the table, the cake, everything was for him. I prepared it especially for him. I told you I had plans today, didn't I? We were going to invite his friends and celebrate. The kids were looking forward to it. The reason I wasn't at home was because I had gone to pick up his friends. I was going to come back soon. I can't believe, in this short amount of time, you could trash the food and steal the cake. How could you do that? No matter how much you don't like me, it's just too much to ruin your grandchild's birthday. You are a lousy grandmother. David will be sad. David's birthday is today? I had no idea. Huh? You don't even remember your own grandchild's birthday? I've had enough of this. It's too early for you to become old. I wish you would remember better. No, I somehow knew it was this month, but I didn't think it would be today. You should have told me first. I wish you would have told me sooner. You're the one who broke off the conversation before I could tell you. You didn't listen to me at all. Didn't Matt explain to you? I believe Matt went to your house the other day, and I think he told you. I didn't hear anything about that. Why didn't you invite us to the birthday party? I was going to invite you, but you said you had a tea party. I didn't tell you because I thought it could be done at a later date. Your husband is working too. I didn't think it would be right to force you to come. But that's not the point. What are you going to do about it? Because of you, David's birthday party is canceled, even though his friends all came. Oh no, you don't have to go to all that trouble to cancel it. You can order delivery for the food or buy a cake, or any number of things. That would be better than your bad food. What are you talking about? You know that David can't eat store-bought cakes or food, right? I have already told you many times about his allergies. The store-bought stuff has ingredients that cause an allergic reaction in him. Do you know how sad it makes him for what you've done? Huh? Why? Huh? Don't tell me you don't remember what he is allergic to. Allergies? Oh no, since when? He was born with it. I told you when I found out about the allergy, didn't I? He is allergic to eggs, milk, and shrimp. So today's cake was a special allergen-eliminated cake. The same goes for the food. Some of his friends are allergic to wheat flour. I went through a lot of trouble to make it so that everyone could eat it. It takes time to make the same thing. David was looking forward to eating the same thing as everyone else, but I didn't know that either. You didn't tell me anything. Don't you mean you weren't listening? You were always so self-centered, aren't you? For you, even the life of your grandson is not important. I don't want David to be near such a dangerous person. Until his allergies cured, you're not allowed to come to our house. I'll change the locks too. What? Why? I don't want someone who doesn't understand allergies coming in and out of my house. For now, you're just throwing away my food. But I'm afraid that one day, you might bring in food that he's allergic to. He is angry that his birthday was ruined. He's crying and he doesn't want to see you anymore. I didn't know about his birthday or his allergy. I can't help it. I am Matt's mother and David's grandmother. My son's house is as good as mine. I can't accept the fact that it's off limits to me. Please, enough is enough. You trampled on what children were looking forward to, for your own self-satisfaction. I have put up with you throwing away my cooking until now, but I will not forgive you this time. If you trespass again, I will move out and break off the relationship with you. Depending on the situation, I may even consider divorcing Matt. I'm taking David and going back to my parents' house. What? Divorce? That's not good. I'm serious. It depends on your attitude from now on. I'm sorry. I apologize, so please forgive me. And please, do something about David. I will not. How can I convince David to forgive you? Why don't you think for yourself? I'll forgive you only after I see how you behave for a while. I'm going to take care of David now. Excuse me. Lucy, I'm sorry about today. I have done some really bad things. I am sincerely sorry for all the times I have bullied you. I now realize how much pain my stupidity and stubbornness have caused you. It is too late to say anything now. I am truly sorry that I forgot about my grandson's birthday. I feel so sorry to David and you for ruining the celebration. Thinking about how hard you worked to prepare for him brings tears to my eyes. I don't think you mean it. I feel now how much my actions have hurt you. I never thought of you divorcing my son. I sincerely hope that you two will be happy together as a family. If so, you should have taken better care of me from the beginning. Please forgive me for my mistake. From now on, I promise to treat you with more understanding and compassion. Whether I forgive you or not depends on your actions from now on. I cannot trust you only with words. You should not divorce Matt because of my foolish behavior. I am truly sorry for how foolish I was to do something that could destroy your family. I will discuss this with Matt and make a decision. Your opinion is no longer necessary. From now on, I pledge to work with you to support our family. I will never do anything to hurt you again. You can say whatever you want. For the sake of my grandson, the most important thing is for our family to be united as one. Please forgive me for my mistake and reconsider. I finally understand how hard you work to support your family. I will change my behavior and try to be more considerate. Considering all that you have done, I cannot easily forgive you. But from now on, I will make every effort so that you, Matt, and David can live happily, so please. I'm busy with cleaning up, so I don't have time for you. I'm sorry, but I will end this communication. Well then, wait a minute, Lucy. That day, after the text exchange was over, Jessica came over and apologized. I could see the deep regret on her face, but I calmly but firmly greeted her and retrieved the spare key. I would not tolerate any further invasion of our privacy. Afterwards, she tried to give David a gift, but he pushed it away. He refused to accept the gift, which shocked Jessica so much. Matt finally ran out of patience and told her that he was going to break off the relationship with her. His voice was cold and determined. Since then, she has been living a lonely life. Her friends are estranged, and she spends her time alone and lonely. Her loneliness is the result of her own actions. Our lives have changed dramatically since her disappearance. David has become brighter, and the atmosphere of the home is more peaceful. We have strengthened our bond as a family and are living happier days. And David's birthday party was held on a different day. Eva, it's been a while. Who is this? It's Chloe, your sister. Chloe? Doing something like that and then going off the grid for 6 whole years? And yet you still managed to reach out to me. Impressive, huh? You don't have to say something so cold. After all, I'm your only sister, you know. We have to get along. After what you did 6 years ago, how dare you call me your sister? I don't think of you as my sister. Ah, that thing about stealing your boyfriend and going on that escapade, right? Yeah, it feels like ages ago. I barely even remember it now. Turns out, he was just another guy I didn't really care about. How can you say that after hurting me? Honestly, I don't see you as sister, and I'd rather not pretend to. So don't think you can just hit me up like this. Why not? Anyway, where are you? I'm out for a bit. I see. I heard you're living your best life right now. That's none of your business. Don't you ever try to steal my happiness again. I also heard you got yourself a successful husband and you live in a mansion. What? Tell me all the juicy details, won't you? How on earth did someone ugly like you manage to snag such happiness? Ugly? My husband loves me more than anything else. You've got no right to judge me. Is that why you decided to reach out after 6 years? Just to say that? Nope. Sorry, but your beloved husband happens to be my boyfriend. There's no way that's true. Why would he even say something like that? Come on. No matter how hard you try, there's no way someone like you could beat me. Guess what? I've already moved into that mansion. What are you talking about? Both the doctor husband and the mansion are all mine. Ugly girls like you should just quietly leave. I don't get it. My husband isn't a doctor. Huh? His brother is. What are you talking about? This isn't your house? What mansion are you talking about? The one close to the beach. Oh, that house used to be where my brother-in-law Theo lives. It's definitely a super luxurious house, isn't it? Oh, really? But it's still a doctor's house, right? I gathered that information from my previous sources, so there might have been a bit of a mix-up. I heard you married a doctor and were living in a mansion. What kind of misinformation is that? Well, whatever. Turns out he wasn't your husband, which was a surprise. But hey, I still got into the fancy mansion. I'm all set for a luxurious life from now on. Yeah, everything turned out all right in the end. Hey, Grace, do you have a minute? Hi, Eva, what's up? So, about that lady? The one who's claiming to be Theo's girlfriend or something? What? It was my older sister. I'm deeply sorry about this. Are you serious? I never even thought about it, so I was completely shocked. I can't believe it was my sister all along. I'm really sorry. No, it's not your fault at all. But how did it come to this? It looks like she messaged everyone around me trying to gather information. She ended up mistakenly thinking I was Theo's wife. It's a huge misunderstanding. But my sister has always dreamed of becoming a doctor's wife. Well, I guess I can't blame her for thinking that, given their dad is a doctor, can I? My husband faints at the sight of blood, so he never even considered becoming a doctor. It's totally my sister's misunderstanding. It's really embarrassing. But somehow, my sister got the wrong idea that I married a doctor. I see. So your sister's mistaken assumptions and false information led her to believe you were Theo's wife. Oh, but I made sure to clarify that I wasn't his wife. At least, I think she understood that much. Okay, thank you. By the way, since my sister seems to be in your house, are you okay? You can't go home, right? I'm okay. I'm having fun crashing at my best friend's house. As long as you're not stuck in a tight spot, then it's all good. I don't think this situation will last long anyway. Huh? I've been thinking about things. Having your sister staying at our place is actually pretty convenient. I reckon this whole thing will get sorted out real soon, so don't worry about it. Eva! Living in this fancy neighborhood is just awesome, huh? It's safe and everyone is so classy and nice. I'm really feeling like a doctor's wife now. It would have been even better if Theo were here in this mansion with me. But he's currently overseas for some conference or something, you know? Oh, you didn't know? About what? From now on, Theo is going to work in a hospital overseas. Huh? They're short on doctors over there, so he mentioned he might not be able to come back anytime soon. You're kidding, right? He's really feeling fulfilled with his work there. So my sister-in-law was saying he might just end up staying for good, you know? Wait, sister-in-law? What are you talking about? You know he's married, right? I know, but he's leaving his wife, right? Theo and I are supposed to get married. He told me they're in the middle of processing their divorce. And didn't they just bought this mansion not too long ago? If he's working at a hospital overseas, what's the point of having this house? Well, I'm not Theo's wife, so I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about the house and his job. If you want to know the details, maybe you should talk directly to his wife. Huh? Yeah, but you've never even met her, have you? Well, it's not surprising given we've been out of touch for 6 years. You don't know anything about his wife. Stop talking nonsense. Why should I even know about his wife? I don't want to talk about it. But there might come a day when you have to talk about it, whether you like it or not. What? I told you to stop with this nonsense. Don't come up with weird stuff just because you envy me for marrying a doctor. Is this Chloe? Do you remember me? You won't get away with saying you forgot. Grace? Why are you messaging me? Ah, I'm glad you remember me. After all that happened, there's no way you could forget, right? Oh. You stole my husband 3 years ago. You went after him in our beautiful house. Well... But then, you totally disappeared after that, didn't you? Well, no surprise there. When the truth came out, that guy was only pulling in $1,500 a month. And the house was bought with my money, so it was in my name. When you found out the truth, your eyes nearly popped out, didn't they? But, you know, I was completely clueless about all that. I thought he was a handsome, well-paid, and rich guy. But then, turns out, I was totally fooled by him. And to top it off, I had no clue that house was in your name. Even so, it doesn't change the fact that you got involved with a married man and tried to steal him away from his wife. You're really something, aren't you? And on top of that, just 3 years later, you're trying to pull the same stunt again. With the same woman. Huh? The same woman? Oh, you're so dense, aren't you? Can't you figure it out? What? Didn't your sister give you a heads up earlier? She told you it's better to talk to Theo's wife directly, right? No way. Yes way. I'm Theo's wife. You know, because of you, I ended up getting divorced. And after that, Theo came along and really took good care of me, pulling me out of the mess. Are you kidding me? Are you involved in this too? That's my line. How far are you going to keep meddling and getting in my way? Just get divorced from Theo already. I've promised to marry him, you know. If you just accept it easily, maybe our wedding could happen sooner. You're really just all about what suits you, huh? How much confidence do you have in yourself? I'm a self-proclaimed hottie, you know? Totally different from my sis, right? Your sister has a heart far more beautiful than yours could ever be. She's incomparable to someone like you, who just goes around stealing other people's boyfriends and husbands. Oh, come on. Stop talking nonsense. Plus, unfortunately for you, Theo hasn't even thought about divorcing me. Not even a tiny bit. What? That's just your assumption, right?
What do you mean?
You thought you were on a date with Theo just because you followed him home from work. That wasn't a date. It was just plain old stalking.
Huh?
And besides, you're in that house right now because you stole his keys to get in, right? That's some serious trespassing. It even includes theft.
That couldn't be possible. Theo gave me the keys so I could come and go from the house any time. He even left them on top of his bag for me.
That's just because Theo forgot to properly close his bag. If he really wanted to give them to you, he'd hand them to you directly, right? He wouldn't just leave them lying around. You just went and took his keys without asking. Looks like your stealing habit hasn't changed.
What are you whining about? Anyway, this mansion is practically my home now. Everything that belongs to Theo is mine. I mean, we're getting married soon, so it's all ours.
Oh, by the way, I actually bought that mansion too, you know.
What?
Oh, my dad is the president of a real estate company. He advised me to invest for the future. So with his guidance, I bought that house as an investment too.
Really?
Just after we bought the house, Theo was offered a position at a hospital overseas because they were short on doctors, you know. He seemed hesitant at first, but I encouraged him, saying if he could help sick people in need, he should go. So we lived in that house for about 3 months.
Oh no. Well, then why weren't you there when I visited the house?
Oh, I know quite a bit about real estate. So I was actually checking out properties in Theo's new work location. We've picked out a place for the two of us to live together.
Are you serious?
So we've decided to rent out that house. There are viewings scheduled soon, so I need you to pack up and leave as soon as possible.
What? Are you trying to kick me out?
Kicking you out? Seriously? You're the one who stole Theo's keys and sneaked in, right? That's a serious crime. Just remember that.
Hey, Ava! Grace is your sister-in-law, right? Do something about her. She's trying to ruin my happiness that I finally got.
No. What are you talking about? You're the one ruining people's happiness. How many times do you need to repeat the same thing until you're satisfied?
Oh, please, don't get cocky. You're just jealous because you're ugly and couldn't marry a doctor like I did, right?
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Sure, my father-in-law and Theo are doctors, and my in-laws have a long line of doctors in the family. But I've never once thought about marrying a doctor. I married my husband because I genuinely love him. I'm really happy with him, so there's no reason for me to resent you. But of course, I've forgotten about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
But 3 years later, it's really disappointing to hear that you did the same thing to Grace too.
What's that?
After stealing someone's loved one, you have the nerve to act so nonchalant. I can't believe your audacity. I won't be associating with you anymore.
First of all, it's because the people associated with you spread misinformation that things go wrong.
Huh? I have nothing to do with that. I don't even know who said what. Isn't it wrong to go snooping around about me?
You're always saying hateful things. As punishment for causing me so much trouble, just hand over your husband. Then I might forgive you.
No chance. My husband isn't just something to hand over. I truly despise you, so don't expect to even catch a glimpse of him. He may not be a doctor, but he's a high-achieving executive in a top company, climbing the ranks remarkably fast.
Oh, really? Well, if he's such an elite, he might just be my type. All right, then. I'll just use my charm to win over your husband. Then I'll live that glamorous life. Things aren't going to just fall into place like that. I told you, my husband despises you. No matter how good-looking you might be, he's not going to fancy a woman who goes around stealing other people's partners. Get real. Hey, Eva. There are a bunch of cop cars parked outside the house. And there's a crowd gathering too. Looks like this place is totally surrounded or something. Oh, yeah, Grace just messaged me. Seems she called the cops. Huh? Why? Well, you did steal Theo's keys and illegally entered, didn't you? That's a crime. I suggest you turn yourself in. Huh? You're really gonna call your own sister a criminal? What you did is not something that can just be overlooked. You're illegally staying there. There's no way around it. Wait a minute. I had a promise with Theo. It's just that Grace misunderstood everything. So why do I have to turn myself in? So let me ask you, did you hear anything from Theo about the divorce? Did you receive any marriage proposal from him? It's hard to believe he just head abroad without telling the woman he promised to marry, right? Well, that's... Looks like I was fooled. Theo probably just played me, thinking he could fool around with a beauty like me. Seriously? How self-centered can you be? If that's really the case, you should honestly explain everything to the police. If they believe your story, it might not be considered a crime, right? Anyway, for now, just shut up and turn yourself in to the police. Come on, I can't do that. You're my real sister, right? Instead of taking sides with your sister-in-law, help your real sister out here. Nobody sees you as a sister. I won't hesitate to turn you into the police. Are you kidding? There's no need to exaggerate things like that, is there? I can't believe you. Who are you to say that? Anyway, face the consequences and rebuild your life from here on out. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. I'll apologize. Can you talk to Grace for me? Tell her my sister is not at fault. That's something you need to bring up with the police. It's completely unrelated to me. Why do I have to deal with all the scrutiny? I was supposed to be happy, you know? And now look at the mess. It's all your fault. You've got to own up to spreading that misinformation. Sorry, but I don't consider you my sister. What the hell? I'm going to block all your contacts from now on. Get the appropriate punishment, whether it's from the police or in court. Wait a minute, Eva. After the police surrounded the house, my sister had nowhere to run. During the police search, she was reportedly crying and shouting my name in tears, but it was all too late. My sister was questioned by the police, but due to lack of evidence, she avoided charges of theft, trespassing, and causing emotional distress to Theo and Grace. However, she was ordered to pay $20,000 in damages. With a suspended sentence, she avoided jail. But I heard she started working nights to pay fines and compensation. It's all her own fault. Things have calmed down now, and we're back to peaceful days. My sister-in-law and I found some unexpected common ground, so we've grown even closer. We're actually planning a trip to the area where they are going to live soon.
Hey, about the health checkup we both had the other day?
I'm at work right now, don't you know that?
I know, but I thought it should be better to talk about it now.
You know what? You don't have a job and you don't have any responsibilities at work. That's why you think it's okay to text like this with something that's not important.
Not important? I'm just trying to tell you that I got the results of the checkup.
See? Why can't you wait until I get home? It's not even an urgent matter, is it? You're just chilling at home all day without any responsibilities or anything. You don't know what's really urgent or not.
That's a terrible thing to say. I do all the housework and raising our daughter.
Don't you think that's normal as a wife? Your sister works hard and got promoted the other day, right? That's great. and she's making money.
So you don't care about the result?
You can tell me when I have time at home.
Fine. Let me know when you're ready. Hi, Luna. I need to go to the hospital this evening, and I was wondering if you could give me a ride. I'm sorry, but my daughter has plans to go out with her friends today, so can't we go tomorrow? I'm going shopping with my friends tomorrow. Aren't you being cold to your mother-in-law who has to go to the hospital? But you're going to the hospital for your knee, right? And yet you're going shopping, which requires a lot of walking? Yes, that's right. What's wrong with that? It's just that the doctor's schedule has changed this week. If I go tomorrow, it'll be that other doctor who I don't really like. Your doctor is that handsome young doctor, right? That's right. He's a very good doctor, you know. Speaking of hospitals, Noah and I had a checkup together last month. Oh, the one you went with him and wasted your money? I don't know why you wasted your money like that, since you're both so healthy. Whether it was a waste of money or not depends on the results. Oh, so you got a bad result? Yeah, well... I knew it. You're useless that you can't even have a baby. I knew you were useless. What are you talking about? I have a daughter, don't I? You must have a boy. I don't want a girl. And she doesn't even like me. She's not even cute. What? Something must be wrong with your uterus since you can't even have a boy. That's why you got the bad result. And you don't even have a job. What on earth are you talking about? The reason why I quit my job in the first place is because Noah told me to quit when we got married. Your earning was very little, wasn't it? I feel sorry for Noah. Your twin sister has the same face. I wonder why he didn't choose her. I can't believe you said that. It's true that I didn't make as much as Noah does, but I had a responsible and respectable job too. He wanted me to be home when our daughter comes home from school. I am fulfilling his wish that I would stay home every day for her. He told you to quit because he wants you to focus on taking care of Noah, but you can't do that if you're working. And besides, it's not like you can't live only on his salary, right? It's true that his salary is enough for us to live, but you still don't seem to be able to take care of the house well. You are so busy with your child that you neglect Noah, aren't you? Poor Noah. Huh? I was so against the marriage. I'm telling him to get a divorce, but he's too kind. That's between me and him. Please don't interfere. You're useless since you can't have a boy, you don't work, and you're sick. Well, actually... I won't let you use my son's hard-earned money to treat your sickness. Wait a minute. I'm going to have Noah divorce you. He doesn't need a useless wife like you. You're terrible. So, tell me what's wrong with you. It's an incurable disease. What? I knew it. It's because you spend most of your time chilling in the living room all day. I'm sure you're happy about it, right? Don't say it like that. You make it sound like I'm happy that you're dying. I've been told there's only 3 months to live. Oh yeah? That's perfect. What does that mean? If you've got 3 months to live, there's no point in trying to cure you. You'll just have to give up. Oh my God. What's the name of the disease? Cancer? Whatever. Write the divorce papers and get out of our life. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. It's not good that his wife has only 3 months to live. Don't embarrass him like that. Don't you have any compassion for others? Huh? For a useless wife like you? Don't make me laugh. Not even a shred of compassion? If you're getting a divorce, I'll tell my son not to come home until you're gone. What do you mean? I don't want him to get sick from you. He won't. It's not like the flu. I've never heard of cancer being contagious. You don't know that. You never know where you get it from. Don't you know that cancer is one of the leading causes of death? It's not contagious. It just happens to people. You only have 3 months left to live, and you're being cocky. Go to hell with your kid. What? That's right. I'm not going to raise your daughter. She's going to an institution. If you don't like it, get a divorce and get a guardian or something. She's Noah's daughter and your grandchild, and you're sending her to an institution? I don't care what happens to her. I don't like the idea of my son getting a new wife with your child. Well, have it your way. Give all your savings to my son. He earned it. There's no point for you to spend it when you only have 3 months to live anyway. That's enough. I understand. Noah is going to live at your home from now on, is that right? That's right. Then you will take care of his living expenses as well, right? Huh? His salary for this month was used to pay the bills, and there is no more money in his account. Is that so? Poor Noah. There are days until his next payday, and I'm sure he'll be short. Can you please take it out some cash along with his living expenses? You're not secretly taking all his savings, are you? I won't do anything that would cause financial problems like that. We'll settle our savings exactly at the time of divorce. I guess I have no choice then. Get a divorce and get out. I'm Luna, 32 years old. I've been married for 7 years. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, but I was told by my mother-in-law, Chloe, that I'm not considered as a wife until I have a baby boy. When I talked to my husband about it, he said, "Apologize to my mother for not being able to give birth to a boy." Divorce has always been on my mind. But when I think about being a single parent and raising my daughter on my own, I find it difficult to make such decision. I'm not sure if I can raise my daughter on my own. Then I found out the cancer, and Chloe was very critical of me. However, she had a big misunderstanding. And this was the beginning of the great destruction of this scum mother and son.
I guess I was chosen to live and not you.
Huh?
My mom told me not to go home, but go to her house instead, and I got here late and she told me about it this morning.
I see. What did she tell you?
She told me you only have 3 months to live, and you're useless to us. I guess you have no choice but to go to heaven.
Wow, I have never thought you were capable of saying that kind of thing, but it makes me feel better about not being able to do anything.
Yeah? Well, you're still going to sell the house and give me half of the money, right?
Yes, I will, but you're going to pay me what you owe me, right? Like child support?
And then you'll get a quick divorce, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm in Miami with my new girlfriend. You won't be able to come here anymore, so would you like me to send you some pics?
What a surprise. Are you having an affair?
I don't want to go home where a sick person like you are living. It makes me depressed. I didn't have much time to spend at my parents' house, so I thought I would go on vacation with her.
That's great. You didn't even ask me if I was okay?
You only have 3 months to live. I feel so bad for you that I can just laugh about it.
So you took a trip to Miami with the girl knowing that you were cheating on me? That's a great way to live.
Mom told me to go on a trip to take my mind off things. I honestly didn't think you'd come. Unlike you, she's energetic, smart, and has a job.
I see. Are you done bragging about your girlfriend?
She's got a husband too, but he's just as useless as you are.
You are just like your mother. All you can do is look down on people.
My mom was sad, you know that?
What?
She said she felt sorry for me marrying a woman like you.
I see.
It's your fault you got sick. I'm glad that I'm finally getting a divorce.
If you wanted to divorce me, why didn't you tell me?
I have to look like I'm a decent man to public, and I'm happy to have a housekeeper.
That's a very selfish thing to say.
You're too diligent as a wife, and I can't see you as a woman anymore. I'm sick of it. I was hoping you'd go to hell.
Is that what you really think? You're disgusting. I can't even think we're the same human being.
Whatever. I'll start over with the smartest girl I know, and I won't take your daughter no matter what happens to you. I'll do what my mother said.
It's okay. I'm not going to let you take my daughter no matter what.
You're trying so hard to be tough. Don't you think you're making yourself even more pathetic? Well, Mom said she wouldn't take her either.
Thank God. I'm not going to let you or her raise my precious daughter.
What's with that tone? You didn't have a boy and my mother forgave you for it.
What makes you think she forgave me? She's been so harsh on me.
You only think that because you're the one who hates her.
You would never understand. So, when are you coming back?
I'll be back in 3 days. I've got work to do.
You have money to play?
I withdrew some of the savings. The one you told me not to touch, saying it's for our daughter. That's why there's no money for your hospital anymore.
Why would you do that?
If we're going to split it, we've got to spend it, right? How much money do you have in savings?
It's about $60,000.
That's a lot. I really wanted to bring my mom with me here, but she told me to go ahead, just me and my girlfriend. Isn't that sweet? If you have that much, you can pay back to my mother with interest.
What kind of mother encourages her son who doesn't care about his wife to go on a trip with his lover?
Don't say bad things about my mom.
There's only bad things about her. Don't you realize that you will have some money to pay?
Are you talking about alimony? You don't have any pictures or anything to prove that I'm with her, do you? You can't charge me alimony. Well, I can forgive your outburst, considering the life insurance money. I'll put it to good use. How much is it going to be?
Now you're talking about insurance money? We took out the same policy when we got married, remember? It's $100,000.
Okay, I'm glad I married you for the first time. Mom will be happy.
I know.
But at your age, you'll have only 3 months to live and no heirs. I wonder what you were born for. I'm sorry about this.
Me too.
It's gonna cost me a lot of money to pay for your funeral, and it's gonna be a hassle, so we should get a divorce first. And I don't want the hassle of the formalities, so you're gonna have to end any kind of relationship between us.
Okay. I got the divorce papers in the mail yesterday with your signature already on them.
Mom told me to fill it out, so I did it a long time ago. It helped, didn't it?
I'll fill it out and submit it when the paperwork's done.
Oh, at least you were helpful in the end.
I'm really disappointed in you and your mother. People who take pleasure in other people's misfortunes should just get punished.
Whatever you say. Today is a memorable day, so I'm going to celebrate. Hey, what's going on? Some of the furniture and appliances are missing.
Did you finally come back?
Yes, I did. I stayed at my mother's house after I got back from Miami. I got a call the other day that you left, so I came home. I don't even want to see you. You only have 3 months to live, so I don't need you anymore.
Yeah, and you even took a trip with my sister.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to enjoy my life with her. Wait a second. How did you know I went to Miami with your sister?
She told me. You kept asking her out, and she was tired from work, so she took you up on it. She said she was really sorry, and she cried.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? Since we're divorced, it's okay, right?
Yeah, I filed the divorce papers after you got back from that trip to Miami.
What?
But how could you mess with my twin sister? I guess you liked our faces. I'll give you a share of the property, but for now, I'll take 6 months of child support and alimony.
What? Alimony? And why 6 months of child support?
My sister gave me a lot of pictures as evidence of you having an affair with my sister. You're going to have a hard time, aren't you? You're not going to be able to work, too. I thought 6 months was enough until I get the insurance money.
What? What are you talking about?
You're the one with 3 months to live.
Huh?
I left the papers on the table. Didn't you see them? Why don't you take a look at it right now?
What are you talking about? You're the one who only have 3 months to live.
It's true what it says there. Why don't you go to the hospital and ask the doctor?
What the hell is this? Me? Oh no. Give me the money, and I'm gonna get better, right?
Oh yeah? If you only have 3 months to live, what's the point of treatment? You don't need the money.
That's a horrible thing to say.
That's what your mother said to me. Besides, I'm a stranger now. It's none of my business.
Wait a minute. Can we just call off the divorce? I still want you to be there for me. I want you to see the end of me.
What? After all this? No way. I'm a stranger now, just like you wanted.
Oh no. What about your savings? What if the money could fix me up?
You've been spending a lot of money, haven't you? You said there's nothing left for hospital bills.
Stop joking around. You made my mother give you the money to pay her back in the divorce. Didn't you pay her back?
The money your mother gave me was just pocket change.
What?
It did say in the divorce that we'd work out the finances, and half of the joint property is mine. The other half will go to alimony and child support.
Wait a minute.
I can wait, but you're running out of time. You're just going to have to accept the reality.
That's a terrible black joke. You should be more kind to people who may have a short life ahead of them.
Oh yeah? But that's what you said to me, wasn't it? By the way, didn't you get the business card off my lawyer? He'll be talking to you from now on.
No way.
If you have a problem with me, sue me or whatever. I hope you like the results you get in the next 3 months.
How can you say such terrible things to the people you loved?
I've been told the same thing by both you and your mother.
My mom's crying. Don't you feel sorry for me?
That's too bad.
Hey, are you sure you want to do this?
About what?
I'm the father of our daughter. She's going to miss me. She's going to cry.
She's better off without a father like you.
What? How can you say that to me after all I've done for you and her? I get sick and you're kicking me out of your life?
You're just talking about yourself, aren't you?
What?
I'm sorry you're sick. I was going to support you till the end. I was just trying to figure out how to not shock you. I was going to ask you to go to the hospital somehow. I was grateful for what you've been through, and I was going to take care of you.
Why don't you just do that? I'm all for it.
But your mother, who misunderstood me, cursed me out with terrible words.
That's what she said, not me.
And you, without a word about whether or not you're okay with it, you did the math on my insurance money. You said something about I'm some sort of useless wife.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I'm not going to forgive you, and I don't care about you because you're a stranger to me anyway.
Don't say that. Help me. I'm scared.
I can't. You and your mother can support each other.
Luna.
You only have 3 months to live. You should just give up your life. Goodbye.
Hey, wait a minute.
How'd it go, sis? It went well. I was worried about taking my daughter with me, but it's a good thing I went alone. Really? He was so arrogant, right? There weren't many people there, just relatives and neighbors. It was just his mother and a few people she knew. She's lost a lot of weight and became quiet. Yeah, he was a total jerk right up to the end. He asked me to go on a trip with him right after I heard everything from you. I wanted to know what he was thinking, so I went with him, and I found out that he was a terrible man. Well, I was surprised when you came back from Miami and told me it was you. I'm the opposite of you. I'm a free spirit. That's why I can do whatever I want. My daughter is the beneficiary of the insurance and told not to change it during the divorce, so she'll get it soon. Okay, let's take a trip to Hawaii with it. That's a little too much of a black joke. I heard Noah was cursing his mother all the time, even though he lost weight in the end. He was the type of person who blames on someone for everything after all. The one who lives is the winner. How long do you think it'll take you to get home? I think your daughter misses you. I'll buy her some sweets and I'll be there as soon as I can. He did make it 4 months after all. We didn't have any savings, so he had to stay home. According to a friend of his mother who lives nearby, she was abused but did her best, and now she's a changed person with a dark personality. She doesn't communicate with her neighbors and lives a quiet life by herself. I feel sorry for the loss of her beloved son, but the fact that no one reached out to him in the end, I think they deserved what they got. I also hope that my daughter will grow up to be a child who can take care of herself by taking care of others. We may not be able to spend as much time together as we would like, but I will do my best to make a fresh start, cherishing the smiles and time we have together.
My name is Rebecca. I am in my early 30s and I am a novelist. I live with my 2 elementary school daughters and my husband James, a copywriter and the same age as me. Recently, I'm suffering from my mother-in-law's behavior. She's from a good and rich family and married to a man who is a director of a company. Since she has been spoiled ever since she was born and has done whatever she wanted, she is a nuisance who ranks and one-up everyone around her based on their family background and money, including our family, my parents, and her daughter's family who left her house to marry into her husband's family. And recently, she even started doing this. Rebecca, where do you keep the new body soap? The last one I used was so nice and my skin got smooth, so I want the same one for mine. Bianca, you came to our home again without permission? You and James are both at work today, and Annie and Rachel are away on a school trip, right? I've come to protect your house for you guys. As a thank you gift, I'll take some body soap. You should be thankful. I don't charge you in cash. A home guard? Please stop making jokes. Also, that's our house, so don't take her stuff without permission. I mean, how many times have I told you not to go into her house without permission? This is not only your house, right? It's also James' house, so it's natural for me, his mother, to go in and out. I mean, he gave me a duplicate key, so it's fine. He's warned you many times, hasn't he? He told you that the next time you enter the house without permission, he would confiscate it, right? Oh, really? You always mess up her house, and it's really bothering me. Who do you think cleans up after you leave each and every time? When we go on vacation or leave the house for a long period, it's so hard for me to clean it up when I get back. Please don't do anything more to mess the house. Also, this tea and sweets look so good. I'll take some home for my husband. Hey, are you listening to me? I'm listening. You know, Bianca, do you really know what you're doing? Even though you are his mother, it's not right for you to come in without permission when he refuses to let you in. This is trespassing. In other words, it's a crime. Do you understand? You're overreacting. Don't you realize that you're narrow-minded? Oh God, of course you're a wife from a poor family. That has nothing to do with this. You've been so selfish with me with your money and the power from your family, and now you go in without permission and take things from other people's homes? Again, do you understand that this is a crime? Look, I may be your in-law, but I'm still a mother. Don't be stingy. Don't call it a crime. Oh God, I'm so frustrated because you don't understand. Why did James even let this unintelligent, poor girl get into our family? What's that? Now you're frustrated? I'm the one who's frustrated because you don't understand. Shut up, seriously, a poor girl. What? Stop complaining if you're not home right now. I'm the one who's home for the four of you who aren't home. I'm doing my job to protect the house. Do you understand? I'm doing my job. Before you complain, you should pay me. I welcomed a woman like you into my family. Give me a break. You're only supported by your husband and you have never worked in this real world. Don't be so selfish with your parents and your husband's family background and money. Get out now. Now. And you'd better clean up your mess too. Okay, you want me to leave, huh? You're so hopeless, you don't understand. This is why I hate poor people who grew up with a single parent. Recently, when I am away from home on vacation or for leisure, Bianca has started to come and occupy my apartment and use it as a vacation home. No matter how strictly she is warned by her son, she doesn't listen to him, and no matter how much we complain to her husband, he spoils her. Even when I changed the key and made sure the door was locked tightly, she would call a locksmith to open the door for some random reason like, I lost a key. A few days later, she heard a story about my husband and me and made an outrageous demand. Rebecca, I heard you are going abroad. You're a poor, unsuccessful novelist who depends on James and our money. Do you understand your position? Huh? What is it this time? I don't have any plans to go abroad now. There's no point in lying. I heard you built a villa abroad. Oh, right, but that was a long time ago. I don't go there often, but there is one overseas. You've really pushed yourself too hard, haven't you? I can't believe you have a villa abroad. It sounds like you're showing it off. I'm telling you, I didn't build it. I inherited it from my father who passed away. But I'm sure you still have to pay for the upkeep, right? Or is it in a very inexpensive minor country? Or maybe you inherited a shack in the middle of nowhere in a developing country. That would suit you though, wouldn't it? No, it's located in Cancun, Mexico. Cancun? You want to lie and show off that much? I told you I didn't build it. It was built by my father and mother with money they had saved up for years to make a beautiful memory once a year. Well, whatever, if you say so. Cancun. I've never been to Cancun because I go to other countries. I've always wanted to go there at least once if possible, and we have a fair amount of money, so I can work it out with my husband, but when it comes to traveling abroad, there's a lot of trouble, you know. Well, yeah, it's true you need a passport and exchange money. So, the next time you go abroad, will you let me and my husband come with you? What? I heard from James that you are planning to go during the summer vacation starting in 2 weeks. Then it's perfect timing. I'll come along for the ride. No, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't. We're planning to relax as a family. Besides, we've already booked our flights, so we can't add tickets now. Huh, what's that? You have the money to buy a villa, but you can't even invite your in-laws? A few extra people staying over is no big deal. You really are stingy. Don't tell me you're coming too. Of course, otherwise what's the point of going to Cancun? I'm sorry, but the villa is not very spacious. It would be difficult for 2 families to stay there. You and James and the others could book a hotel. Why would it turn out like that? I could understand if you guys are booking a room. I'm saying then there's no point going to Cancun. Do you understand English? Should I explain from 1 to 10? I told you we all can't stay there. This is your chance to show your in-laws the beautiful ocean of Cancun and be a good daughter-in-law. But you want to keep it all to yourselves. A poor woman from a poor family can't think like that. Bianca, can't you see I'm really telling you to stop? I'll help you pay for a plane ticket, so do something with James. I mean, the size of the house won't change, you know? I'm the one who came up with the idea and you're denying it, even though you're a lower-ranked wife. Who do you think you are to waste my precious time like you did the other day with the home guard? You came to our house without permission and you were just angry by yourself the other day. I'm telling you, I can't stay with you no matter what you say. If you insist, I guess the only way is to have separate hotels and flights and meet up there. This is really why I don't like wives from poor families. Listen, if you don't have money, don't buy a villa. If you can't afford to buy it, at least invite people over. If you can't even invite your parents-in-law, it's a waste of money to have it. Huh? Are you being dumb? It's just a common sense. If you can't even do such a thing, you're so unsightly. You say this, I say that. It's completely out of the question. Anyway, for once, I'd like to spend some quality time with my family, so please stop double booking. Well then, I have some chores to do, so if you'll excuse me now. Bianca's attitude made me feel tired and tired for no reason. Furthermore, one day just before the trip, I received a message from her. Rebecca, good afternoon, or good evening. Oops, there's a time difference between Cancun and California. I forgot. Huh? What? What's wrong? And what do you mean by time difference? Where do you think I am right now? How would I know? Fine, I will tell you. I just arrived in Cancun. I just saw the ocean from the plane. It was beautiful. My husband looks like he's having a great time. I can't believe you guys are actually coming to Cancun. How many days are you staying? Our schedule might clash with yours. We haven't decided on how many days, but it's possible that our stay will clash. Oh. Well, it's really nice view of the ocean, and I'm sure it's going to be fun. And to be honest, I'm surprised. Even though it's a shabby villa, it looks pretty new and nice, doesn't it? It even has a pool. I thought it would be a shabby shack since it came for a poor family, but surprisingly, you did a good job. Huh? A swimming pool? A villa? No way. It's your villa. What? When I asked the neighbors that we were visiting as relatives, they told us, people over here are so friendly. Wait a minute, how in the world could it happen? We are supposed to go to the villa the day after tomorrow. I know, I'm saying I'll stay here in the meantime. I didn't give you permission or invite you to use it. You're not very nice, so I managed myself. I guess a nice house is for upper-class people like us. You don't deserve a villa, even if it's a shabby one. I'm not talking about shabby or appropriate. You didn't come all the way to Cancun a few days before us just for that, did you? Of course I did, because I am your mother-in-law. What belongs to you belongs to us. What's wrong with me using it? Besides, the house would cry if you have a villa like this and you don't use it. It has nothing to do with you. I won't say anything bad, so leave now. I'm already in here. By the way, the place is really too good for you. Just because you have a villa, do you think you got out of poverty and became a great person? You even got carried away and told me to go home. You should know who you are. Wow, you really went in there. No matter how much you say, this is another trespassing. What are you talking about? You invited me in, so I didn't break any laws. Besides, there's no one here, so it doesn't matter. I didn't invite you. I won't say any more, so get out now. It's too late. I've already put all my stuff in the house. This villa belongs to me and your father-in-law as of today. I've taken your stuff outside, so please come and collect them soon. What? You took the stuff out too? All of them? Why did you do that? Why would I do that? It's because they were in my way. It would ruin the villa if some poor person's poor belongings were left there. I threw them into the yard. Oh my God. Now you understand. Once I decide to do something, I do it. Look, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not our villa. Huh? I said it's not our villa. That's the villa of your daughter, Kate, and her family. Kate's villa? What are you talking about? I'm just telling you the truth. James and his sister Kate are very close, and we were also close as a family. So when her husband, Harry, decided to buy a villa to enjoy Cancun with their children, he chose a place close to ours and built it. Our villa doesn't have a pool. Here, this is ours. Wait, huh? Wait a minute, I don't see what you're talking about. Oh my God, you really broke in. And on top of that, you took their stuff without permission, throwing them into the yard? Hey, Harry is a lawyer, right? I heard that your daughter got fed up with you and left the house to marry him. If they found out you trespassed, well, they would sue you 100%. I really don't know what you're talking about. What the hell? You should have asked the neighbors for more details. Hey, what have you done? I threw all of her stuff out in the yard. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I know it was just a misunderstanding, but you threw away your own daughter and her family's belongings because they were in the way? No way. You tricked me. You intentionally made me go into this villa to frame me and my husband for the crime. How paranoid are you? There's nothing to trick you. Whatever the situation is, Bianca, you did it on your own. Just like you trespassed in our house. You stole things from your own son's family without permission. You threw away your own daughter's belongings because they were in the way. How can I be a good girl if you're like this? Tell me the address of the real villa right now. Where is it? Wow, you're scary. If you don't tell me, I'll ask James. He's tired of your trespassing and doing whatever you want, so there's no way he'll tell you. Hey, tell me this is not true. I'm suddenly scared and couldn't even tell my husband. Oops, you're in trouble. Anyway, why are you so obsessed with harassing me? It's because you don't behave well. Don't talk nonsense to me if you were born in a poor family. You are just a poor lady who has no choice but to be fed up by James and our noble family. I'm being fed? I didn't tell you my annual income, did I? I heard it from him. Then I think you heard only his income. Our incomes are about the same. Huh? Rebecca, you don't work. How are you earning money when you're unemployed and stuck at home all the time? I'm a novelist. I can work from anywhere with just one computer, so I work from home. We're both working in different places and different environments. I have been telling you this for a while now, but you don't listen to anything that's inconvenient for you. You've assumed that I'm unemployed, but I'm working, you know. Seriously? Then it's twice as what I heard. I guess so. Oh no. Since you're there in Cancun, why don't you enjoy at that villa just like you did before instead of worrying about us? Well, the police might come before you relax though. I've already contacted your daughter and her husband from my side. Don't be silly. Do something. Help me. There must be some way. Help me, Rebecca. Now you're a real criminal, aren't you? There's nothing I can do. I feel sorry for you. After that, I heard that Bianca left her husband and tried to run away alone. However, she was too late to run away because she had brought her belongings to the villa with the intention of turning it into a complete villa. In addition, he found her trying to run away and she dropped her phone and he saw the screen. There was a conversation between her and me, so it became a big problem, and the local residents heard the commotion and saw the stuff dumped in front of the villa. They called the police and they were caught red-handed on suspicion of trespassing. Of course, Kate and Harry were furious about this. She told her parents that she would break off the relationship, and she filed a claim for a large sum of money for damages. After that, although they managed to return back to their town, this incident became a rumor in the neighborhood, and because of this, they were not on good terms and they had to pay for the damages and go through a very horrible summer in the court. We, on the other hand, enjoyed our vacation in Cancun and are living peacefully.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!